What's up team, and welcome back to a new video. So today I'm going to share with you a workout that I'll be doing that's going to basically prep me for my first HYROX race. Now, in case you didn't know, I used to train like a bodybuilder for probably the best part of 15 years, and recently I've completely changed my training so that I can just become a little bit more of an all-rounder rather than just focusing on strength training, which I still enjoy and love, but I just think, you know, it's good to challenge yourself. And I've also started to do a lot more running, which is something that I'm not very good at, but I am slowly improving. If you're someone who's new to HYROX, or you are coming from a background of bodybuilding like I am, then this is the style of workout that's going to help you remain and keep the strength that you have and the muscle, but also prep you for a race like this. So as I said, we're going to break it up and do the strength block at the start with some heavy lifting, and then we'll do some running at the end. So yeah, let's go and do it, and let's have some fun. Right guys, so let me quickly run you through today's session. So first of all, as I mentioned, we've got the strength block, and what we're going to do is we're going to do strict press, 6 to 8 reps, and then we're going to superset that with chin-ups. We're doing 8 reps and then 3 sets in total. Actually, sorry, these aren't supersets. There's actually a 1 minute rest in between here. So that's set number 1, and then for the second exercise, we're going to combine dips, 6 to 8 reps, and then we're going to do inverted rows, 15 reps, and again a minute rest in between, and then 3 sets of those. So that's all the strength stuff for this workout. And then the second part of the workout is going to be a tempo run. So what we're going to do here is we're doing a 2-minute jog just to warm up, flush out the legs, and then I'll probably have a little stretch in between, and then we are doing 3 sets of 8-minute runs at zone 4. So this is known as kind of threshold tempo running, and then we are going to do a 2-minute walk in between. So 8 minutes, zone 4, rest for 2 minutes, 8 minutes, rest for 2 minutes, 8 minutes, rest for 2 minutes, 3 sets, and then that is pretty much it. Right, so that's all the weight training done. Now, believe it or not, that was the easy part. When you transition from weight training to running, for me anyway, it is an absolute killer. We're doing tempo runs, and we are going to do 8 minutes on, 2 minutes off, times 3. So let's get it done. Boy, am I glad that's over. Running never gets easier, especially for someone that's coming from bodybuilding. I just feel heavy on the treadmill, but there's a lot of stuff bouncing around that shouldn't be bouncing around. So that was a tough workout, and I always find the transition between going from doing weights to then running, that is an absolute killer. But I think that's what you need to get good at if you're going to compete in HYROX, is that transition. So that was good, and then I am now going to just flush out the legs and then have a good stretch, head home, protein shake, and then I'm going to have my post-workout meal, which is going to be super important because we need high protein and carbohydrates to refill glycogen stores and energy. And then we'll do work. So let me just have a quick stretch here, head back home, and I'll show you what I have for my supplements post-workout and also my post-workout meal. So after pretty much every workout, I always like to have 2 scoops of whey protein, which gives me a whopping 50 grams of protein. And then I sprinkle in 5 grams of creatine monohydrate, CreaPure, which is the purest form that you can buy. And the reason I do that is because my protein target is quite high. Currently I'm at about 190 or 200 grams of protein a day. So if I'm able to get 50 grams in one go, then that saves me a lot of hassle, and then I get the remaining 150 from food. So 2 scoops of whey protein gives me 50 grams, and then 5 grams of creatine, and I have it with water, and I quite enjoy it. It's a little bit milky, which I like, and I always have this post-workout. So I'm gonna enjoy this, hit the showers, and then I'm gonna show you what I have as my post-workout meal, which is a really important meal to get right. I need to whisper because the little man has gone to bed, and if I wake him up, I'll be in a lot of trouble. So as you saw, for dinner tonight, I'm just having plain chicken breast with a little bit of jerk seasoning, and then some Caribbean rice on the side with some broccoli, which I know doesn't sound sexy or very exciting, but sometimes food just needs to serve a purpose, and it needs to just do a job of just refueling and re-energizing from today's session. So don't be afraid to have carbs at night or after your workout, because that's going to replenish all the glycogen stores so that you're able to perform better tomorrow if you are training. So guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions at all regarding training, nutrition, something that you're struggling with, feel free to add it in the comments below. And if you'd like to check out any of my coaching services, or you can see the link to my website in the comments as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.